So this is my solution. I have a display and my NeoPixels along with the IR sensor and the remote that goes with it. If I press power 1 equals, let me make sure I press that completely right. There we go. It starts up a program. The display will change and show what program is currently running. I can interrupt the programs to switch to a different one. And again to a different one. And this is the last one I got. And then I can stop that to end the program completely, though it's still ready to run more. Start, stop. Over on my coding side, I have I made a class out of the IR remote. That way I could just handle a lot of the code inside of there. I have the IR remote initialization here. I just have all the keys mapped to various words. The listen function just starts the remote listening process. Here I just have it checked to see if the power is first button pressed to start building a command. Once the command is built, you can finish it off with equal. I've got a couple of ways to check to make sure that everything's done nicely. I added extra functions in there. So what this does is this one just passes back it just sends you the command array, and I chose to have the command array just be handled by whatever program wanted to use it. So I've been able to reuse this class for the pixels. I was able to use it for the servo because this one just kind of handles just sending the command array. I'll let the other things figure out how they're gonna handle that array. I have some things in here just to help me out. To turn the IR off, I have the close function. This translate function just takes, what does that do? Oh, it just converts the IR bit, the bit that gets sent from the remote, into the dictionary value based on the key. The execute function, just this is what actually like sends the command array back. And so when I execute, I kind of assume that we're like done with that command. So it sends the command out, it empties the command and kind of resets things. These are just some checks to see if the command is ready, or if the function is, if the command is ready to be executed. This one is how I'm able to interrupt the various programs. I have just a check built into a lot of my functions that we'll see in the actual display thing. And this is to, okay, is break. What's the difference between these two? Oh, so I built in two ways to interrupt. I have a way to just break the function or break the RGB loops, whatever, by using power and then another button, or if I just run another command, it will also break. And I just wanted those to be at two separate situations, so they have their own little checks. This is just my code to check the main thing there. This is my actual solution, so I just set up my pins, set up my remote. This is me making the pixel, this is me adding the display, and this is just the details for the initial display text. I made a function to update the display just so that I can keep running track. The main thing that'll change here, the only thing that should change here, is this last line. Haven't quite gotten how to change a line nicely without just ending the whole thing first, so I gotta work on that. That's why I'm redoing the whole display and not just that one line. So this is what I was talking about when my main function, the main program is down here. It's just this little while loop that runs forever. It says if remote is ready, so this runs forever. It just keeps looping, and then once the command chain is done, it's ready. It executes. So and this is where when I execute, I just take that all it does is give me that command array, and in this program I let this function handle what that array is going to do. So all I do is I take out the start and the equals that's at the beginning and end of every command array, and these are just my various programs for the light show. Basically, at the end of it, we wipe the lights and make sure to set that reset break so I can interrupt properly. Down here, my interrupt just handles when I close it. I turn off the display, I turn off the pixels, and then I close the remote. That's it. Did it. No lawn chairs here.